Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia, the owner of Sylvia Craft. Today I'm going to show us how to make this wonderful design. And you see the two designs here, the black and the white is the same design but made in different ways. And if you look closely, you see the black one was made with size 2 seed bead at the middle, while the white was made with size 4 crystal bead gold. So in this tutorial I'm going to show us how to achieve this, and we're going to use size 2 seed bead, size 4 crystal, and 2 colors. And as to do this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if this is your first time of watching my video. Comment, share my video, like them, and don't forget to give a thumbs up after watching this video. Ask me question if you don't understand the tutorial, and I will not hesitate to reply you. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Sylvia Craft, and also on Facebook at Sylvia Craft. So take a closer look at it. This is it. So let's get started. Let's get started. So for this tutorial, I'll be using size 2 seed bead white and size 4 chalk bead bicon, and I'll be using it. This is not round chalk bead or crystal bead, this is bicon. So I'm going to use it to show us how to make this design. So as you'll be using your both hands, I have my needles attached to my fishing line. So at this point, what I need to do, I have to pick. As I'm picking, remember your right hand, for you to get the shape, this curve here like this curve, the one on your right hand should be lesser with 1. Assuming for example, if I'm picking 5 with my right hand, I should be able to pick 6 with my left hand. You add 1 as you're picking it with your left hand. So let's get started. So at this point, I'm going to pick 3 seed beads with my right hand, and I will let it drop like this. Then I'll pick 1 and crisscross it as if you're doing matting. Then I'll crisscross it like this. Let it be at the middle like this. Then you have something like this. So at this point, I'm going to pick 5 seed bead with my right. I'm picking 5 with my right, and I'm picking 6 with my left needle. 5, then 6 with my left. So this is the starting part. So to start forming it like this, so at this point I have to crisscross it with this. I'll pick 1 seed bead white, then I'll use it in crisscrossing my needles. I'll crisscross like this. After crisscrossing like this, so I will then pick the crystal bead, the chalk bead with my right needle, and also with my left needle. Then I'll take another white sand bead and crisscross like this. So you see what I have here like this. You see how it's coming out. You see what we have. I hope you can see it very well. So we'll continue the same way. I'll pick another 5 on my right. 1, 2. So after picking 5 on my right and 6 on my left, so I'll take one white size 2. I'll crisscross it with it. I'll crisscross it like this. Then I'll pick with my both hands size 4. After dropping it, I'll also crisscross again with my white size 2 bead like this. Then at this point you see it like this. You see we're progressing. You see that shape. You see what we're forming. So like this. Then I'll pick 5 again with my right. 5, 3, 4, 5. Then with my right. Then with my left I pick another 5. I'll pick 6 with my left. Sorry about that. I have 6 here. Then after picking it, then I take 1 to crisscross like this. After crisscrossing, then I pick 1 on my right and 1 on my left. And I'll take another 1 to crisscross it like this. So you see it has started forming the shape. So this is it for this shape like this. So you see it. So I'll go ahead and show us how to make the other design, the other pattern, which is this. This, we have it like this. The 4 matting with size 2 in between. I'll show us how to make it now. So to make this one, to show us how to make this like this, I'm using the matting pattern. I'm going to use these 2 colors for this. So the first thing you do, you pick 3 seed beads. I'm using size 2. Remember, the both colors are size 2. I'll pick 3 of this. I'll let it drop. Then I will crisscross. I will crisscross with this and make it stay at the middle like this. I have it like this, as if we're doing matting. This is what I have. So at this point, the same thing we did, I'm still going to pick 5 on my right and 6 on my left. This is 5 on my right and this is 5, 6 on my left. 6. So I'll let the boat drop. Then I'll take 1 to crisscross it like this. Then at this point I have to pick one seed bead on my right and one seed bead on my left. Then I will crisscross with another one like this. So I have it like this. You see what the shape we're forming here. Then I'll pick another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with my right fishing line. Then 6 with my left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with my left. Then I'll do the same thing by picking one to crisscross with, and I drop it like this. Then I'll take one on my right and one on my left. Then I'll crisscross with one like this. You can use this to make earring. You can use it for bracelet and also as a necklace. So this, as you continue like this, it will curve, it will form the shape you want. You make it to your desired length, be it earring, bracelet. You make it to your desired length like this. So I'll do it one more time for us to see. I'll pick 5 on my right. 5 on my right, 6 on my left. Five on my right, 6 on my left. Then I'll take one to crisscross like this. Then I'll take one on my right, I drop, one on my left, then I drop, then I take one to crisscross like this. So you see it starts forming the shape, the curve for the neck. You see it. But if you're making bracelet and you don't want it to curve, the thing you do is you just pick equal number. You pick, if it's for bracelets, you have to pick 5 on your right and 5 on your left, the same, so that it will not curve, because it will be for your wrist. So what you do now, you continue in this. So I'm going to show us how to turn in case you're going to the second layer. That's the second line like this. You know, we have 1, we have 2. You see it, as you're going, you're decreasing in number. If assuming you make this up to 10 for a neck length, the second line will be reduced. You reduce the second line by 2. The second line should be 8, since the first one is 10, because once you get here, you stop. You assuming this is 4, we'll have 2 at the middle. That's what we'll have. So I'll show us how to do that. But before we do that, let's take a very good look at this. You see this, before we start going reducing it, this whole place, they are equal. They are just the same length, just the curve is the difference. So because this is the shape and design we wanted, this is why I did this. Immediately I got to this place, then I started reducing it to this. Then when I got here, I reduced it again. And for this, you see the second line is the same with the first, the same length with it. Then when I got to the third line, that was where I reduced it here, and I reduced here too. That's the third line. Then we left this 2 on their own. So like that, because this was another shape of necklace. So to do that, to reduce and to turn. Turning at this point is what I'm going to show us. Then I'll pick 5 again on my right. I'll pick 5 on my right, 6 on my left, like this. I'll pick 6 on my left. So after picking it, I will do the same thing by using one to crisscross it, like this. So after crisscrossing, I pick 1 on my right, 1 on my left, and okay, because we're turning at this time, I'm not going to crisscross with this. So because we're turning here, we're going to the second line, and the second line will be equal. What I want to do now, to turn it like that, what I'm going to do now is this. I will take, instead of taking 1 on my right, 1 on my left, and crisscrossing with one which will face us straight, then I'm going to pick 2 on my right, like this. These 2 will drop. Then I'll make my crisscrossing will be with this one, the only one on the left. I'll crisscross with it, like this. I'll do this crisscrossing by passing my needle, my right needle, opposite direction, like this. So doing this, it will redirect us, it will face another side, that's the second line. So this is it. So hope we can see this. At this point, it's no longer facing straight. This is where our fishing line is facing downward, like this. So when you get to this point, you have to face your bead this way. Your fishing line should be towards you. Then you take your right and your left needle. So what I do now, then this fishing line facing me like this, it's coming straight to me. Then I'm going to pick 2 seed beads on it. Remember, we're trying to start the second line. I'll pick 2 seed beads with it. Then I will drop it like this. Remember, it's facing me. After dropping it, then I'll pick 1 bead and I will crisscross with the both needle, like this. So after crisscrossing, you see where it's facing me now. It's redirecting me. This is it. We have 2 marking there, and we have the second line. So we just have to continue like this again. So now at this point, remember the first line, I was picking 5 on my right, 6 on my left. So once you get to the second line, I will then start picking 6 on my right, 7 on my left, continuously. That's how you do it till you get to the length you want it. So now I'll pick 6 on my right instead of 5, because this is the second line. 3, 4, 5, 6 on my right at this point, then 7 on my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have it like this. So having it like this, remember we have this here already. There's a marking at the middle. So what I do now, instead of picking 1 on my right and 1 on my left, so this is what I'll do now. I'll first of all take 1 and crisscross it like this. So now you see what I have is going to lap on it. So instead of taking one on my right, one on my left to crisscross, then I'll pass through this first one here. This, I don't know, let's, if we can see it. Then I'll pass my right needle through this here. Hope we can see it like this. Then I'll drag it. So once I do that, I should be having something like this. Oh, I have to, let me correct it. It's not, well, so this is our, this is it, the way it is now. Then I have to pass, this is my right needle, like this, through this. You see what we're doing? I'll pass my right needle. So it should be on top, like this. Passing my right needle to it. So at this point, I'm going to take my left needle to pick one seed bead. I will drop it. Remember, this time I did not pick with my right. I rather passed through the one I use for the first line. Then after picking with my left fishing line, then I pick one again to crisscross the boat. Like this. So at this point, this is what I have. So you see it. Let me bring it closer. This is what I have now at this point. So the same thing, you continue like this till you get to the end where you want it. Then the second one, you do the same thing. So like this. You see the way it is. So with this, it will just be going the way you want it. Then at this point, I have to pick another 6 and 7 on my right and get here, crisscross with one, then pass it through this one again. The same thing I did. Like this. Do it and let me see your pictures. And if you have any question, concern, comment, let me know. I will reply. And if it's your first time of watching my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give a thumbs up for this video if you finish watching it and you like it. Let me know if you have any concern. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook at CCV Craft. See you next time. Bye bye.